Hi, this is Ruth Theresa with One Inspiring Woman, and today is a very auspicious anniversary. Hi, my name is Ruth Theresa with One Inspiring Woman. I'm an intuitive psychic medium here in the Sugar Land area. That's just outside of Houston. I work with my angels and guides to assist my clients in many areas of their lives, to bring them special messages from loved ones who have passed, to dialogue with their angels for guidance into their own situation, or to assist them with their own psychic abilities. If you like my content, please make sure to subscribe, like, and comment. That's right, today is the 103rd anniversary of something. I know, this is one that is going to be really difficult for me to talk about because I have felt very connected to this person for many, many years. So October 8th, 1918, during World War I, in the Guyane forest in France, U.S. Sergeant Alvin York single-handed overtook a German machine gun battalion, killing over a dozen and capturing 132. He was later awarded, I think, a total of like 8 medals. One of them was a Medal of Honor from the United States. So this is something that I just thought was really interesting, and I have always had a weird connection to Alvin York, which I think is kind of interesting. And I know the movie because I've seen it probably 20 or so times in my lifetime. Like I said, even as a small child, when this show came on, movie came on, I was just riveted to the TV, and really felt a connection with him, which I think was just really kind of interesting and cool. But his dad passed away when he was about 10 years old or so, and he was like the oldest living child at the house at that time. And so he helped his mom and kind of took care of some of the younger siblings, and then also went out into the field and helped bring in the different produce and that sort of thing. And he was really known for having a really bad temper, and kind of really came he was raised in a very Christian family, and he was someone who just always had that fight with him of like this amazing energy of, you know what I'm saying, like, I want better for myself. And that was something that was really, he was known for it. Kind of like, I want a better life than what I was raised in. I want a better life than what's coming up for me now. So one of the things I think is quite interesting with his energy is how he tried to be a conscious objector to World War II, and he didn't want to go and fight because he didn't want to go and kill. Now, I will tell you that he was already known around the town where he lived. It was a really small village in the United States, but where he was raised, it was like a very small area, and he was known for being able to kill a bear, or kill birds or ducks or whatever it is. Like, he was known for this. He was really well versed in having a gun, and had a gun for many years, even as a young child. That's kind of the way they were raised in the early 1900s. And so he was really a good shot. And then actually, when he was in basic training, taught other people how to kind of like narrow down your shot, how to, almost like a marksman, he had such a great eye with that. And I think that's kind of maybe one of the things I liked about him, is he just had like this really easygoing, whatever happens, I'm going to do the best with it kind of energy about him all the time. He just seemed like a really sweet personality. I guarantee you he had a temper. I can feel the temper at times coming up with him. But one of the things I think is really sweet, that he didn't necessarily go into war thinking that I'm going to go kill a whole bunch of people or whatever else. It was one of those, he killed the dozen German soldiers, and what he was talking about later on is, I killed them so other people could live. And that was kind of like a really interesting idea during that time frame. It was like, okay, you killed these people, but you did it to save more American lives. So let's get a couple of angel cards and see what comes up. Music. One of the things I get with him is he loved music, and I do feel like he probably played a banjo or something like that. I kind of see an image of that around him. And I also feel like he really loved going to bars, and I think part of it was that he really loved being around the music. Self-acceptance. he really had this amazing energy of accepting him for who he was, with all the things that he had wrong, or just personality, like I don't like this and I like this. He had a great personality and always very loving towards his family. I think that's the cool part. Signs. You would not have seen signs with him ahead of time that he would do something like what he did, to take out so many people, to save other people. You wouldn't have seen a sign for that necessarily. It was just kind of like his inner hero coming out of, like, I'm going to do this to protect my friends in this space, and hopefully to save many, many lives. And he did. He had, it was, what I understand, it was just him and one other person that took out the 12, and then it's one of those, they also tried to find another place or encampment that would take them. So that's kind of like really cool that he was in that and didn't want to hurt anybody else. It was one of those, I want you to go be set aside for a while until we finish this war, and then you can do whatever you want. He had an amazing energy. And so Alvin C. York has always been one of my favorite heroes ever. So I thank you so much for joining me today, and I know that we'll be talking again soon.